I was like, I was gonna think about doing this tomorrow, but then I was like, no, like the stream of consciousness I'm not gonna remember it tomorrow. Friendship breakups hurt 10 times more than an actual breakup. I don't know what it is specifically that made me think of this. I think it's because I went on Snapchat, that app is evil, and like saw this girl I used to be friends with, and it made me sad. Like really sad. And I was just like, worst part is the fact that the way the friendship ended wasn't even like a falling out or like we just, because to be honest, I'm the type of person where like if we had a talk and we're just like, hey, like I just think this isn't working out type shit, I would be fine. Like I would have that closure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It sucks, like no one gets off to that, like no one likes confrontation. Or I was making sure my car's off. It didn't even end that way. It ended like randomly, like when we went to school. The worst friendship breakup I've had was a friend that honestly I didn't really think of her as a friend. I more thought of her like family, because it was one of those friends that you grow up together. It's like a family friend, like your parents are friends, and those friendships I don't think you ever expect to end or really have drama with, because we don't go to school together. Like I see you basically every day or every other day. Like I don't think I've gone many weeks in my life without seeing you. Like I am not one to think about my wedding and stuff like that, like oh when I get married, but I had no doubt in my mind that this girl was gonna be in my wedding, or like stuff like that. And so we were a trio, and we were all family friends, and it just like the friendship ended in such a horrific way that when I think about it, like my body remembers the trauma and I shut down. It ended because she just sucked. No, I don't want to be like, oh, like they're really bad and I was perfect. I wasn't perfect. I don't know. What was I gonna say? I just would have never done that. Chicago, it's a city that's inviting you to see. I don't know the whole thing. Wait, I kind of love the vibe. Gloomy. I can't do it. Okay. I kind of feel like it fits because I was out here literally crying about a friendship ending, and it's like rainy and gloomy. My room's pretty clean though. I don't want to. I just threw that there, but everything else pretty. I don't want to hear things. And I don't think I've been through many friendship breakups, or getting broken up with. I've been broken up with most of the time, I think. But times that I have done the breaking up, that shit almost killed me. Oh, I know what you mean. Thank you. No, I think I have one. Do I actually? Wait. Bye guys, have a good day. Me when I go to my job. This song is not helping with my mood right now. Ah! Okay, I was with my friend Anong last night and we were talking about this, about just like values. A friendship breakup hurts more than any type of relationship with a significant other, is because you don't expect a friendship to end. But with like relationships, like yeah, you can be all like lovey-dovey and stuff like that, but like those can end. And I like equate friendship, like platonic love, kind of like with familial love, where like I really do think of my friends like my family. And so the few times that it has ended, and like the one time that it ended like genuinely sour, like me and that girl, I don't like that girl, and I genuinely tried so long, but this person just showed me like they don't care about me. And like I think you can not like someone and wish the best for them, and I just know those feelings aren't reciprocated, and that took me a long time to come to terms with, because it was just like, no, like of course she wants the best for me. No, she said she literally thinks. I'm at a place now where like I'm at a place in my life, I really don't care what other people think about me, but that's only because of like I hate an event. Fuck The end of that was the catalyst of like the end of so many things about me, like ego death, but like without the shrooms. But like, oh my god, in a very, very bittersweet way, that had to end, I think, in order for me to, like, I'm such a firm believer of like the things that happened to me in the past like had to happen for me to be who I am today. And I had a lot of self-esteem issues. I was gonna say like confidence, no, I had a lot of self-esteem problems that stemmed from a lot of things, but I also like let like a lot of people walk over me, and I don't know if I like the cat like that friendship ending was the catalyst, I believe, to me like also being able to become the version of myself that I always wanted to be. Shit, my god. The thing that I didn't anticipate happening though, I didn't anticipate actually any of it, but I started to get really insecure with that one friendship that ended, like my childhood friend. I started to get very insecure with all of my close friends because I was like, oh my god, like this one friendship ended that I never ever thought would end. So everyone's gonna leave me. Yeah, Milka, we went through it together, but in different ways. But I remember like one time we talked about it, and we were like, we both like basically admitted like, yeah, like I was scared you were gonna leave too. And that shit is so, no breakup could ever compare. And I don't even blame myself, because it's not necessarily that I was insecure in like her as a person, and also my other closest friends as a person, as people, but it was mostly just like I was so like, I felt so uneasy because I was like, oh my god, like none of these friendships are like, you could be a family friend, which I feel like I put those in a different category than like people you meet through school and stuff, because it's like, I don't know, like most of my cousins except for a few like don't live here, like, so I associate these people with like, oh, this is like as close as you can be with like a cousin type of thing. Like some of them I was raised fully thinking that we were related. I like have so much more respect for myself. I used to let people walk all over me. For example, like when that friendship breakup with my first friend happened, the one from school that we just like stopped talking, and I really truly like don't really know why, and I blame it on the fact that she started dating a guy and like stopped talking to everyone. Who said that? I remember I started to think like, oh, like I probably did something, or like, you know what, that's typical, like you start seeing some no, like it takes two to tango. Like I didn't do anything significant. Like it's not always gonna be your fault. Went on my Instagram, basically it was just like, I was just like, guys, like what about friendship breakups like really make you want to die? And being the only black friend, I don't really consider this a friendship breakup because I don't miss this person even a little bit. I remember when I first started high school, I became friends with this girl. But I was friends with this girl, and that was my first time ever being friends with someone who is only friends with people who are white. Like it's like she like I became her little pet, because then I started getting invited everywhere. I went everywhere with her, and like was in like adopted in their friend group that was like the cool group. I still to this day don't know how that happened. She would say the most crazy things to me, and I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't wear makeup, and so she wore makeup, and she knew a lot more than me. And so I remember asking her, this was dumb on my part, oh, like what makeup brand should I get? And she's like, tart. Oh, do I get this one or this one? Because I was like looking at something, and she's like, oh, get the lighter one because you would look better lighter. The friendship ended because her mom told her that she didn't like her being friends with people like that. Okay, to this day, always would just like get me, like I'd remember it sometimes and be like, god, like I didn't even get the satisfaction of ending it. Like her mom was like, fuck, I don't like that you're friends with people like that. She was not friends with anybody else like that. I also think it's really weird when like you only have white friends. Like I truly think, I'm like, you couldn't even, Jesus. How friends will give their boyfriends a lot of chances but will cut you off over one thing. Ooh, yeah. That first girl I was talking about, like the friend, I should have given her a freaking name. Shannon. Ava. like, I say it as a joke, but truly, like, I do believe, like, a big reason she stopped talking to, like, our friend group was because she started dating this guy. She had dated guys in the past that, I mean, were objectively awful people. The catalyst to get them to break up was when she, like, called our Asian friend, like, the C slur in the parking lot. I'm glad you broke up with him, but he also said, I think that goes to show, like, the type of person, it has nothing to do with you, like, at all. You should not disappear from your friends when you start dating someone. Your friends are upset too. Like, you just you up and disappeared like they're like fucking Danny Phantom. Like, where'd you go? Friendship breakups hurt so bad when they don't end right. No closure, no explanation, just ends. That's literally, like, both of my friendship breakups, like, ended like that. Those two friendships that I keep referring to are the only ones that have ended and, like, and that deserve the, title of a friendship breakup. The first one, no closure. I unfollowed her on everything, and, like, we were, like, a little friend group. Distance, sometimes I remember I tried to give it so many reasons, like, oh, distance, not true, because one of the friends moved away to fucking Florida and now she lives in New York, still friends with her. The other friend went to college just as far or farther away than the girl Ava. Is that I think at the end of the day, like, she was just a bad friend. I hope she's a better friend to other people now. I really do, because there were times where I thought about, like, texting her or messaging her, or, like, during, like, breaks from school, being like, hey, do you want to meet up? But then I was like, no, why? If anything, I think that would have hurt me more, because I'm still putting in all this effort. And honestly, I feel like she would have told me some shit I didn't want to hear. So let me not hurt my own feelings right now. Damn, I should have given both of them names. You know, deserve a pseudonym. I also didn't get any closure with that, and that one, God, like, not affects my life, but I'll have people who'll be like, oh, so-and-so said this about you, or, like, I saw them and da-da-da-da, or, like, people will ask me what happened because she was telling them something that I don't even know what Grim Tales book that came out of, because it really sucks, because it's like, at first, damn, like, my character is being murdered on the beat. I was hearing these stories and I was like, damn, like, who is this bitch? It's me! At one point, like, when I, you know, talked to other people, and I talked to, like, some of my, like, other friends, like, were older than me, and they, like, genuinely gave me advice, because they were like, that's one thing in that situation that did give me closure, the fact that people who knew me would hear that and be like, yeah, like, I know Kelsey, and that doesn't sound true, but okay. That made me very happy, in the sense that my character was strong enough that these things didn't really sway people or, like, make people think that I was this really awful person, because that's what it was sounding like. God damn. There are some friendships where I don't think you need the closure, and honestly, like, if they reach out to you, that's up to your judgment if you want to go and meet up with them. But if you're always the one reaching out because you want closure, sometimes you can tell that person really don't give a fuck. I don't really talk to my parents about that type of stuff, because they're just not really emotional people, and sometimes it's hard. And also, my parents, like, are friends with the same people, like, the people that from my childhood, like, early memories, my parents are still friends with those people. All their friends are, like, from, like, people that they grew up with in the village type shit. So sometimes it's very hard to even talk to them about the concept of a friendship breakup, because they low-key just haven't really had that. My problem was when it all happened, I kept all that shit to myself until, like, I physically couldn't, because, like, I shut down. That dog is so cute. In the moment, like, this is all very easily said and done, but in the moment, it's so hard to, like, let yourself believe that it isn't all your fault. Even if it's, like, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, damn near 5 years, and you still think about that person, that doesn't make you weak. That's not bad. Like, that just shows that you cared. But yeah, that's my advice. And if you have no one to talk to about it, talk to me. I feel like sometimes it feels like you really don't want to talk to anyone in your life about it. DM a stranger, and I'll be just, like, a wall you want to talk to. Like, even if you talk to your parents, like, your other friends, it can get messy, because you don't want sometimes you don't want to tell your parents, and then if you tell your other friends, shit gets around, and then it fucking becomes a storm of ugh. And now I have a headache, and I don't know if it's because I'm bleeding out of my body right now. Their dog is peeing on someone's property. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. I will see you on Friday. No, I'm not gonna throw my phone at you. That's my driver's license. Okay.